The men's game starting momentarily. Here we have the men's, the French Cocks team line up. The Australian Spirit men's team.
Mais j'ai l'état de récupération, je crois. Je sais pas.
Ladies and gentlemen, so what a fantastic game we got to see there between the Aussie Spirits and the French Cocks. Quel jeu magnifique entre les Australiens et les joueurs françaises. Le plan for now est qui a gagné, c'était les Australiens. Bien joué les Australiens. The Australians had a magnificent, glorious win. So the plan now is that I will recite the ode, we will do the last post, we'll have a minute's silence, the reveille, and then we'll play both national anthems. Shall they grow? They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.
That was 4 before.
Tu vas bosser, oui? Up ou stand? Last time. 5 minutes. Remonter, puis... Ça, l'orientation comme ça. Non, ok, ouais. Attends, regarde, regarde.
We're ready for the men's Australian Spirit versus the French Cops. It's the French that get the first hit out straight into the arms, a good handball and a shepherd away. Clipped in the legs, 30 has the ball, misses a tackle and gets the handball out. And the French, a bad bounce for number 30 there, and the first score of the game goes to France, 1 behind. Australia under pressure early. Intercept mark there from number 30, right on the spot. He'll have the distance from here. Makes the mark where he'll kick it about 10 metres out from the... completely free. Player wandered forward from the back line. Shoulder off the ball, completely legal. Number 30 for the Australians, wheels around towards the forward line. Wrong highlight there, my apologies. Sprays it across and into the post, out on the full. Number 30 on the spot again there. Great tackle from the 23. Straight back up from his knees with his hands on the ball. Umpires found a high shot. 23 gets the ball. The French all alone in the middle, completely free. 13 gets the ball, kicks it towards goal. Another behind. The French absolutely peppering the Australians early, completely free through the middle. It seems like the Australians are having difficulty to mark up. There's the back line. It's an easy kick straight down the corridor to 17. Sees a man out. The skill errors from Australia early, costing them. It's number 16. A little bit too far out from goal, you'd think. Kicks it in towards the middle. And an easy mark, completely uncontested for the French player. Quite tall. He looks in to come in to kick. And we have the first goal of the day. A great mark and a kick from number 21. A little bit too far out from goal, you'd think. Kicks it in towards the middle. And then Don't have all the numbers for the players, unfortunately. I have to try and learn them throughout the day as we go. 21 was missing from the list. Restart through the middle. France get the tap forward, but it's quickly set upon by the Australian ruck and midfield. Hard tackle. France definitely have the upper hand early here. Good contested ruck, towed forward by Australia. Multiple Australian players at the ball, but end up on the ground as the number 6 from France handballs it forward to himself. Hit hard between two. Umpire calls holding the ball. Handballs it forward to himself. Hit hard between two. Handballed out to the back, number 16. Handballs while being tackled. Comes out late. France coming out with 100% aggression early in this game. Another point. I think Australian a little bit, not starstruck, what do you call it? Overwhelmed early here in the game. Probably didn't expect France to come out firing at this rate. A little bit complacent maybe after seeing the women dominate their game. The ball has gone out over the boundary. Aurélien Aubert is the number 30, the ruck for the French team, is getting up there very high and winning them up many of these hit-outs early. Number 6, Clément Dicot. A lot of touches. Number 6 with the headgear there. We're seeing him a lot today, I think. Australia with a clean hit out there. Ball was dropped in the tackle, but umpire claiming it was hit out as part of the tackle. You can hear the clashes of bodies. New ruckman in for the French there, and he gets the tip out. Come on. And now the ball is weighted or stuck down in this back half for Australia. France doing well to keep it in. A lot of players around the ball. Australia now dropping one out, try and get a bit more space. Ball hit into the corridor, number 12. Dropped the ball in the process of trying to make a kick, but the umpires allowed him to play on. We saw quite a lot of free-flowing game in the start of the women's, just as they felt each other out. And with so many players around the ball, it means there's a lot of space, both the back and the forward for both teams. Could have been a high shot there, it could have been holding the ball. The umpires allowed to play them on. Australia picked the ball up and tackled by the number 21 from France. Australian coach making some changes on the fly and around positioning. Number 6 once again busting out of 2 tackles, getting the handball away to number 23 as he kicks it. Number 12 out on his own there, takes the mark. Maybe a little bit, looks like he's shaping up to go for goal. Could be a little bit outside his distance here. It's a good 45-metre kick here. On the left. Hits the post. Distance wasn't a problem. He hit the post about 3 metres up there. So if he had had a bit more accuracy on the kick, it would have went through for a major. France now out 1-4. Australia still yet to put a point on the board. So that's the second kick out in a row. They've gone straight down the middle. And a big Aussie forward there, putting his body on the line, keeping the ball forward. Australia now entered their first half. It feels like maybe for the first time this game. France sent it back almost immediately. We have another goal for France. Bit of a mongrel ball there. I think it was number 9 that kicked that one. But it doesn't matter. If it goes through the goal, it's a goal, as they say. France now 16. Australia yet to score. Australia punched the ball forward. It's number 6 with the handball. Doesn't go far. Ball still in there. 25 takes the tackle on. Won't get pinged. Ball knocked out in the tackle. France, back line, ready to receive the handball to kick it out of danger. The backman for Australia, 16. Umpires call a 25-metre penalty for encroaching the mark. Australian player was about to wheel around on his foot there to try and find a player in the corridor, but as he was doing that, the French player moved. The umpire called a 50-metre penalty or 25-metre penalty on this ground. Now the Australian player looking to score their first points of the game. Goal umpire doesn't move, and Australia, their first goal of the game. And it's number 16, Reece Dale, who scores. $16 points to 6 early in the first quarter. Early, it's almost halfway gone now. Umpire balls it up. Both rucks miss. Australia player goes down, and the French get a second shot at it. 31 on the toe, intercepted one-handed by number 6, who we said was going to get a lot of ball today, and he's proven me correctly already. 10 minutes in, and he's gotten 10 touches. Fantastic effort there from the number 6, who Clement Deco. Reece Dale again with the handball out, allowing his teammate to clear it. Oh, good diving mark there from the backman. The captain that is there as well from the French. Bit of a switch play on now. Oh, drop mark from number 30. Ruckman, who's gone forward to rest. Could have definitely had a shot from that space if he had taken the mark. Ball went out instead. And umpire ball up. Australia seem to have regrouped somewhat now, and that early forward pressure that the French had has subsided. Ooh, big kick out on the full there. Nice little crowd here in Villers-Bretonneux. Sorry that I can't get a better shot here, but Clement wheels around, kicks towards goal. It's gone across the front. French player trying to keep it in so they can. Oh, good handball back there from 7. Australia get themselves out of danger. Kick up towards the middle. Australia number 13, both holding each other. Crowd pleading with the umpire for a whistle. He's let him play. Good tackle there from 31. Aaron Bell earns himself a free kick. He's tried hard early, Aaron. 17 working up the back. Reece Dale calls for the handball. Good bounce for him. If he can get past this French player, would definitely have been called for holding the ball there. Reece Dale, he took the player on, managed to get a handball over the back, the umpire said, but whether he was tackled and disposed of it correctly is a question that you have to go back and see the footage. France first on the ball. Handball over the top, batted down to Clement. Ball knocked out in the tackle. Australia clean up. Wheel around. Mark dropped. Gets his own rebound. Into the water bottles. right in the French bench. Comes out for a break. 25 there, Robert McHugh. Hit out one by the French, number 23. It's a good hit down from 23. His number seems to also be missing from this list. But he won the ruck and kept the ball close. Out of danger. Australia dived on the ball there, but spilled out. It's Clement Decaux again. He's getting more touches than the thing that gets a lot of touches. Another ruck contest to the French advantage. Number 9 handballs in towards the corridor, batted forward. A lot of players around the ball. Australia go to ground. Handball not effective, but it bounces back into the French hands and it keeps getting pushed forward. Australia unable to take possession and clear the ball out of their area. Matty. The French will just look to calm things down a bit now and reset, make sure they got some space. Number 9 kicking out into the centre circle. Easy uncontested mark. Decided to run the ball. Defense haven't been able to follow. Still completely alone. Steps on the inside. Oh my lord. I think the Australians will be wondering there how he had so much time and space to get towards that goal. Completely alone. Steps on the inside. Oh my. Great kick from number 22. It's a score 22 points to 6 in favour of the French. Oh, takes it straight out of the ruck into his hands and runs freely out of the centre circle. Good contest in the forward line for the French. Wheels around on the left. Through for a behind. If you're an Australian fan, you'd hate to imagine if these behinds had been converted to goals. The score could have been astronomical already in the first quarter. Australians getting each other's way, but the mark was still taken by 31. Just trying to look outside the camera, that forward entry for Australia. They had a lot of leads early and they were unable to kind of bring the players back around to fill up the space behind, and all three of the forwards were quite high up. So the Australians had no option to boot it over their heads and try and lock it in forward. They have to have a bit more communication in the forward line if they're to have any success. Check the YouTube. Fantastic goal there from the Australian team, as I was talking to someone on the sideline. Let's watch it back. Number 20 for the Australians getting that goal. He heard that the ball was touched off the boot, didn't stop to take the mark, instead put it straight on his boot and threw for a goal. The French once again getting the ball in the middle off the ruck. Ball knocked out twice in a tackle, one each team. The 9 from the French team getting it on the boot, straight into the forward half. 21 off the left. What a kick French hit back straight away from number 21. The 9 from the French team, getting it on the boot. Straight into the forward half. 21 off the left. His second goal of the game, number 21. The French doing a really good job. 4 goals, 5-29, 2 straight for the Australian Spirit. Ball taking a bit of time to get back to the middle. About a minute remaining in the first quarter. French having the ascendancy. And starting here in the ruck in the middle, their clearance game is exceptional. Australians not getting the ball in any great field position. Good use of the body there by number 30. But the 9 from the French team, tell me his name, somebody, Julien Dagois, had a great clearance, followed the ball up and put a big hit on to take the ball out of the boundary. Great stoppage. The Australian bench getting quite vocal, feeling that the Reece Dale puts the don't argue that to get taken under the ribs. Big hit. Reece Dale puts the don't argue that to get taken under the ribs. Big hit. There we hear the siren for the first quarter. As the Australians were surprised early by their French counterparts, jumped out to a very solid lead. 4 goals, 5-29 to 2 goals straight, 12. As we get closer to the start of the second quarter, it's the French with the lead 4-5 at Pierre Boscat, kicking 2 goals. Helped out by his countryman Pierre Lechals with 1 goal and Julien Dagois with 1 goal. The Aussies with 2 goals straight to get back some of the deficit, but they were really under the pump in the first quarter. Had trouble containing the French midfield, and it was essentially the defence from Australia that was missing. They weren't following their players, and the French backline were making their way up through the middle, getting an easy ball, which converted them into points in the forward line. Second quarter just about to get underway. Had a bit of wind in the women's game, but it has died down. The French first on the ball, hands on it, handballed forward. Reece Dale there to pick it up for the Australians. Boots it down to the wing on the far side of the field. A lot of time there to get the ball out. Oh, great handball, and it is Clément Decoul, number 6 with the headgear we said we'll be seeing a lot of today. He kicked a goal. That was a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Clément Decoul, number 6 with the headgear we said we'll be seeing a lot of today. I think a lot of people might have missed that. He kicked that from halfway. What a kick. Clément Decoul, number 6 with the headgear. Tipped him earlier to be a big part of this game for the French team, and he's doing exactly that. Australia get the tip out. 17 toes it forward. He's over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. .17 there for Australia. He won the ruck in the middle that brought the forward up, and he pushed it forward there again into a goal scoring position, but his forward counterpart unable to convert. Third hit out in a row, won by 17. Ball bouncing on the sideline, hard to see in the sun. Oh, ball tackled out as he was handballing it. French first on it. Into an empty forward line. Through for a behind. Australians want to get moving early. Completely free out in the pocket. Not a lot to kick to going up the line. One player made a lead and had to double back. Australians keeping their space as best they can. Good tackle around the mid area and let him go so as not to get the holding penalty. The French with the hit out. 14 from Australia, wheels around, handball backwards to Reece Dale coming through, pushed in the back. Oh, a bit of a sneaky snake through the middle there, a kick on the side of the boot. The French cleaning up, kick forward, and it's Deco, who takes the mark in the middle, kicked the goal from there about 2 minutes ago. Not this time though, 16 takes the mark, never near the ball. And again, the French with the run from the back line. Kicks it forward to a one-on-one. Australia take the mark. Oh! Goal umpire is signalling a goal, but he was actually saying he took the mark. Dale in the back line as it bounced, almost dropped it. Handballed over the top. Handball chain now, 31 for the French. Tips over 7, wheels around to get the ball, sells a bit of candy, opts to switch. French allowed a load of time to use the ball at their will, and it's Pierre Boscard. Already kicked 2 goals today. Not a problem for the French. Pierre Boscard kicks his 3rd goal of the game. The French allowed a load of time. Not a problem there for Pierre. In front of goal on the angle. About 45 degrees out and possibly 42, 43 metres. The poles had been a bit higher, could have been in trouble hitting a post, but play to your conditions. Boscard gets his 3rd of the day. Australia first on the ball. Handball back out. Tried to be batted along there. Bit of holding, but Australia get the ball. Regroup. Push it into their forward line. Intercept mark by number 2 for the French team. And he tries to play on straight away. The French have been good at getting away, getting the ball out. Switching play when possible. Drop the ball behind him in the tackle. Great goal there from the French. Tackle. No, I'm going to say that one again. And a tackle. It was number 10 for the French team. Let's try and get his name up here. Bastien Albert. Nice little sly kick down near the close to the ground, which pushed it through without any problem. Now, Australians in a bit of a panic state, kicking the ball backwards to go forwards. A lot of shouting from the sideline, trying to direct traffic. Reece Dale with the mark in the middle, pushes it forward. Intercepted once again in the back line for the French. And they run forward, handball, look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, meets a fantastic tackle by Dale. Umpire deemed the ball to have been knocked out in the back line for the French. And they run forward, handball, look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, meets a fantastic tackle. You can see on the replay there that he'd already started handballing it before the tackle had been affected. Therefore the umpire letting it play on. Deco on the left. 1 point. Good mark from 13. He hasn't done much so far this game. Had one touch early where it got cleaned up, but now trying to affect the game in a different way. The call brought down after a handball. Could have been got a free kick there. French once again first on it. Handballing away. blood rule there for the French team. Number 6 there, Clement. Out for the blood rule. Yeah, that cleaned up. Mark dropped. Still ball dangerous. Clement Decor. Number 6 there has to get the blood cleaned up. Ball up. French player lost his legs. Australia unable to capitalise on the ball. High tackle there for Australia. It's Matty, the umpire. Good mark from 13. He's had 2 touches now in 2 minutes, inserting himself more into the game. Big body, going to need that. Oh, definitely a holding penalty there. When he just wrapped his arms around the middle while trying to get to the ball. Unfortunate. Tried his best. Just nudged under the ball there from the number 10. He allowed him to take the mark over the back. As they penetrate the forward line again, but we have an intercept marked. Australians opt to switch the play, but kick was wayward and over the boundary. Got a spider on my camera here. I don't really know where it went. Hit out into the arms of the French, and a high tackle called on number 17. The French have the free kick. Number 9 telling him just to calm down a bit, find your positions. Good straight kick, and as cool as you like. Positions. Good straight kick, and as cool as you like. Pierre Boscat with the terrific mark in front of goal, but looks like he shanked it. Yeah. Apparently didn't want another goal in this quarter. Old Pierre. And he did well. Take the mark at least. Give his team a chance to score a point. No ball. Missed the goal, kicked it over the netting. Once again, unsure if they stop the time here. Alright, back in play. Found the spider. Contested ball out on the edge. Sorry, spider all over me. 16 with the mark. Right in front of goal. Apologies if we missed that a little bit on the camera. We have another goal for the French team. Sorry, spider all over me. 16 with the mark. Perfect there. The replay is showing how bad I missed the camera. We're standing underneath a tree. Quite a few spiders dropping down all over the gear and over my hat. Not dangerous, not like we get back home in Australia, but nonetheless, webs everywhere, and it's a little bit breaks the concentration. Ball up in the middle. 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. France with a big lead. Big tackle by the number 6, Clement Decor. He's my favourite player on the field right now. He's doing so many good things. Big hit out from Australia, but right into the breadbasket of number 9, who's been in and around the ball all day for the French. He kicks it forward and Australia are outnumbered in the back line, trying to get the handball. Falls out and the umpire will ball it up. Australia tips it back in towards the middle of the field, but set upon directly by the number 5 for the French team. Marco Mendras. Lots of hands on the ball. Australia. Clearance out to the opposite side of the field. The French are first on it, number 12. Handball towards the middle. Another handball. Great handball chain. And the French being touched off the foot. On it, number 12. Handball towards the middle. Another handball. Great handball chain. Replayed it. See there on the replay, it was touched off the foot. So just a point for the French. Intercept mark by 15. Nudged on the ball by the backman, smart play, umpire let it go. He would have taken the mark and probably kicked the goal from there, so good defensive effort. Guillaume Peter was the guy that took the intercept mark. Seven goals with change the Aussies need to get back. They're going to do it like that. Great tackle by our bloke, number 6 for the French. As they tow it towards goal, and all he has to do is get it on the foot. He gets it through for another goal for the French. Number 12 this time. Our bloke, number 6 for the French. As they tow it towards goal, and all he has to do is get it on the foot. See now that I've missed a goal scorer somewhere. I only got 7 numbers. If anyone watching knows, I got 3 goals for 21, 1 each for 9, 22, 10 and 12. If anyone else knows, put it in the comments. It makes it easier for me with the graphics at half time. Ball in dispute in the middle. Oh, he tricked himself there. Wow. It's our boy. Let's go have a look at him before we get that replay. Have a look at him. The epitome of French football. Oh, he tricked himself there. Clement Decor. Another goal. Maybe it's him that I'm missing. Feels like he scored more than one. Yeah, he did. Kicked that one from halfway. There we go, got it. 2 goals to number 6. Oh, bit of an awkward ruck there, but it's come down in favour of the Australians. Deco in there again, affecting the tackle. 13 first on it, on the left boot. Slices it around. Bit of an awkward bounce. Through for a behind. Question is what the Australians do in this space. What can they do? Oh, 15. What intercept mark. Just read it the whole way. And that's the second one he's taken in about 5 minutes. Touched off, man on the mark. Through for a behind. Do in this space. What can they do? Oh, 15. What? Australians have a bit of a loss of how to get forward. Balls has consistently been peppered into their defensive half by the French. If they're kicking it long and they're getting intercepted. Oh, what a move from the big boy at the back. Again, it's the French first to the ball. Handball away. Yeah, umpire should call that. Good one, good tackle from the Australians. Get the free kick. See if they can create any chances. And it's almost into the mark there of 22. But the French first on the ball. They're just right there every single time. First to the ball. Efficient in their disposals. Efficient in their pickups. Always got a second guy to pass to. The Australians are almost one out. French even have an advantage in their forward line now. 3 guys to 2. One of their backmen got sucked into the contest. As the halftime siren sounds. Massive quarter by the French. 66 points to 12. 9 goals, 12 to 2 goals. Australians unable to score a point in the quarter.
Hey. French or?
No.
Just wondering, who are you working for?
AFL Europe.
Yeah.
But I have my own business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is it live stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
On YouTube.
Because we are working for French TV.
Okay.
Provider, broadcast services.
Yeah.
So we're just wondering how it works.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah. But we from the next tournament, not in France, but in Amsterdam is the next one. We're going to a different platform that's not YouTube, to our own. It's called Streamer from Australia, with lots of football on.
Only one camera.
Only one camera, me, one microphone. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mesdames et Messieurs, it's half-time in the ANZAC Cup 2025. The score, the Australian Spirit, 2 goals, no points, 12 in total. The French Cocks, 9 goals, 12 points, 66. The second half is about to start.
So, apologies if I had the microphone on before and I was speaking to some people around the camera here, but the second half shortly underway. 66 points to 12 in favour of the French. Quick half-time break here. No worries, they say. Here we go. Quarter number 3 in the men's ANZAC Cup between the French Cocks and the Australian Spirit. And it's Australia that get the clearance into the forward line. The Australians have a lot to do if they have any chance of coming back. Judging by their first half performance, not probable. The French are playing an amazing brand of football. See if the coach has made any difference in their game plan for both teams, but French getting it out of their area. A bit of a rushed handball to get it out before he got tackled. And there's our boy Clement Decour pushing the ball forward for his French Cocks. Diving on it there. Umpire a bit of a way away. Didn't think he brought it under him. A bit of an umpire switchy. I don't know, boys. Getting on the bike. Love it. Ball up. French have a big reach advantage there. Almost, I'd say, half a metre. Got to the ball early. Aussies just not quick enough trying to get the ball, that handball chain out. Umpire showed a bit of leniency there, not playing in for the, turned into the tackler, I'd say. Big bat down from Australia, but right into the hands of Clement Decour, who's had a mountain of ball early. Oh. Let's get him on camera again. Our boy, Clement Decour, who's had a mountain of ball early. Oh. You wonder where the Australian backmen there were, just watching it dribble over the line as it bounced multiple times. Clement Decour, his third goal of the game. Dale gets himself a free kick there, going hard at the ball. He's probably been one of the best for the Australian team. Not only has he got a lot of touches, but a lot of contested touches, being hard at the ball. Aussies trying to set up now in the forward line. Unable to take the mark, battered down by the French. Out on the full, or a ball up. Looks like it's going to be out on the full. Just casting my eye at the middle now, and the Aussies trying to match up, but the French doing a good job of blocking to get their leads free. Okay, no, umpire's changed his mind. He's going to do a ball up instead. The handball game. How many handballs were there in that chain? You could see it coming a mile away. 21 converts yet another chance for the French. Pierre Boscat, his 4th goal of the day. After some superb handballing throughout the middle of the field, Clement Decor. I think he got 4 touches in that sequence. Beautiful kick over to Pierre in the forward line. I've matched up on him in the Champions League a few years ago. I know how difficult it is to defend against the reach of this tall French forward line. Australia might be on for one here. Big roar from the crowd. The old boy gets one through. Australia might be on for one here. I'll double check that one with the goal sticks. Australia might be on for one here. No, hard to see from where we're standing, but the umpire was there. Everyone thought it was a goal, so we're paying it. Good shadowing of the ball there from the French, trying to keep the Australians out of their position. 2 knocks it forward in while being tackled. Australia with the clearance, doesn't go far. Paid the mark. I think it was touched twice, but we're playing on. France now pushing forward. Easy mark. 13. Oh, climbing on the back. A bit unrealistic there, but they're playing on, and the French have the ball once again, kicking towards goal for a behind. Aussie's struggling out there right now to contain this French team. A lot of hands on hips. The wind's definitely died down. The sun's still shining. It's hot out there for the boys that are playing hard. The French kick it back towards the middle. Number 9 kicks while being tackled. Scooped up by the Australians, but ricocheted. Just over the head. Number 12. Up by the Australians, but ricocheted. Just over the head. The French with their 12th goal of the game. Oh, I think I'm missing one. 12 scored 2. There we go. France doing a fantastic job in this game. The French Cocks have come such a long way in footy here in France over the past few years, from a nation that were in the middle rankings amongst the British, the Irish, even the Germans were tough, but France just come out of nowhere and really solidified their spot in the European rankings in both the 9-a-side and 18-a-side form of the game. And you can see right here against this Australian Spirit team how well connected they are. You see Pierre Boscat taking another mark inside 40. I'll wait to see his run in here before we play the replay of that possession. Pierre Boscat once again makes a goal, his 5th of the game. Australian Spirit team, how well connected they are. Over the heads of number 6 to 2-on-1. Australian come over the heads of number 6. It's a 2-on-1. Australian come with reinforcements. It's wrapped up. Big back, but the umpires call a high tackle. Must have hit him with his legs up around the shoulders. Poor pass from 99. What a throw. Favour of the Australians. I'll just show you here on camera, that whole forward line for Australia was vacant at that free kick. The players opting instead to have these short leads, almost only just getting the 15 metres required for a mark. You'd think the Australian coaching staff would tell the players to keep a little bit deeper to have that space for the leads. Pushed out of the way is the French. They're done for a throw. Good tackle there from 99. Kick down on the full. Another skill error from the Australians. 99, I think he's the captain for the Australian team, Nick. The Cox to kick the ball back in from deep inside their pocket. Unable to take the mark. Shadow cross starting to fall across the grounds. Clement Ducour. Another goal from midway through the field. Cross starting to fall across the grounds. Clement Ducour. Another, that one on the centre square for Ducour. He's fourth of the game. He's just proved to be unstoppable for the French team. 97 points to 18 now in favour of the French. Umpire will ball it up. Hit out one by the French back to their own player. Handball forward to Ducour. He's free once again. Wheels around. It's falling short. Australia unable to mark. Gone through for a behind. Australia on the run. Trying to work the ball quickly out. Trying to get some sort of advantage. A mark on the far wing. Encroach the mark. See if he'll line up to try and kick the goal from here. (13) with the lead up mark high above his head. Something the Australians have missed today, those deep leads with the marks inside 40. Behind. The French not wasting any time. Their handball movement out of their back line. Fantastic to see for the French that they just keep on keeping on despite being out by such a large margin. Not resting on their laurels, not playing any defensive style of football, attacking as soon as possible. On 5, put out the arm to try and fend off, but got wrapped up. No chance to get rid of the ball though. France push the ball forward. The 12 on the left foot. Deep kick into the fence. Out on the full. So I wonder if... I was going to say if the Aussies have put a... tagger on number 6, but they haven't. Looked like it momentarily there that Maddie was on him for a second, but as soon as Australia got the ball, that fell away. Many of the French players are completely free during these turnovers. Another 25 for going over the mark. It's the third one of the game for Australia. Bit of confusion there if he could play on for over the mark, but umpire called him back. To his favour too, he would have got tackled. Matty got a high tackle there from putting his head over the ball. It's an umpire free kick right there. If you're an umpire, you always get one in the game. Hope he watches that back, Matty. Great kick. Turnover to our boy Clement. Perfect kick out onto the wing to number 30. And once again, they look to handball through. It's Clement Decor who kicked that ball to the mark, ran through to get the handball off. Now he does the turnover into the back line of the Australian team. Bit of backsy forces here. Australia, handball, off the mark, out behind. Number 13, another mark. He's looking to play on. Bench calling for him to have a shot. Take it easy. 13. Another behind. Two forwards there from the Aussies rotated to the interchange at the same time, which left the back line of the French completely open to have that run out, which now give them a mark about 50 out from goal. Inopportune time to make an interchange. The handball game, back again for the French. Ball dribbles out over the boundary line. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. France with a massive lead. A good hit out there. It's gone into the favour of the French, but the Aussies are the ones behind the ball with some space. Over the boundary for another ball up. The platform's starting to sink a little bit here. Hope the picture's not too tilted. Get it fixed up in the third quarter break possibly. Australia cleaning the ball up in the back line, clearing it out of defence. First on the ball with a handball, try to kick. Oh, big tackle in the back. Australia get the free kick, clear as day. Umpire wanted the right player to take the free kick. 33, he was the one that was tackled, he has to take the kick. Rules are rules, boys. Australia now getting a bit of possession flowing. French. And Clement Decor, the handball effort. Perfect. Aussies missed a chance there. The umpire asked the bench if they'd gone out in the full. None of them were listening. Could have got themselves a free kick. Instead it's a ball up. Punch, big punch forward. 9 leaves it behind him as he tries to fend off. Never really had possession. The umpire has called a free kick for a high tackle. Number 10. He might try and line up from here. Wheels around. Ball's not going to make it. Goal umpire calls touched on the on the line. Wrong team. Brings the score to 99 for the France. Bit of an evading tactic there to kick it back towards the corridor, but it's Clement Decor. Pushes it forward 30, could have ran on there, no one in QE of him. Another French player out on his own, drops the mark, but still has enough time to pick it up and kick it forward. Touched and pushed over the boundary line. The French just finding space and time all over the field today. Oh, we had the tackle but couldn't see. Oh, great mark there. Right in the right spot at the right time. Bit of a soccering action all. And we have the siren for the end of the third quarter. France kicking away once again. Shortly bring up the ton, 99 points to 20, 14 goals, 15 to 3 goals, 2. Australians getting dominated here at the ANZAC Cup.
Here we have the goal scorers for the men's team as the fourth quarter is shortly underway. Didn't record the third goal for Australia. I think it was Pedro, number 13, that scored it. He gets anyway. He's made a couple good marks. But Pierre, Boscat, Clement Dick Gore, 9 goals between them in the first 3 quarters. Johan Terry got his second in that term. Some great scoring efforts from the French team. Umpires giving some advice on how to avoid high tackles out middle. 20 minutes to go here in Villers-Bretonneux on a fantastic ANZAC Cup day, moreover. Anyone watching out there that wants their footy streamed, get in touch with us. Sport Cap, AFL Europe. Have cameras, will travel. Putting on the weather like this, we'll go anywhere and record games. I love it. As I said, 20 minutes remaining. France with a big lead, 99 points to 20. They'll hit the 100 in this quarter. The cameraman's hanging for a hot dog once it's all over. How good's the siren? Sounds like the MCG here. We're underway. 4th quarter. Australia get the clearance from Dale. Handball over the top, and it's Clement. Breaks 3 tackles to get around. Sprays it a little bit to the right. Brings up the ton for the French team. Australia work it out of trouble. Thought he took the mark, but he umpire said no. Handballed into the arms of the Australian. Contested mark, ball to ground. In dispute. It's Reece Dale, one of the best on the ground for the Australians. Makes the tackle. Number 20 playing in the midfield, is he? Turning back the clock. Get around him. Both rucks missed the ball, but it bounced up into the hands of the French and kicks it forward. One-on-ones in the forward line, punched out of there by the back. But the handballs and the run through from the French. 2. Easy, they say. Was it the young man scored again? Number 12. I think it was. He's going to get it. Aussie bench trying to motivate their players to produce something out of the middle. Shadowing the ball, Reece Dale, hands on it. 20, getting a touch in the middle again. And there he is, Clement. Decor. Another behind for the French. Such a lovely day here in Villers-Bretonneux. If you're ever here, check out the John Monash Memorial. Sombre experience, but amazing nonetheless. Australia chip it back to Dale in the back line. He's been everywhere today. Big lead up the middle there from the 17 from Australia. Oh, kicked it into the man on the mark. Poor effort, poor skill error this time of the day. Called for a throw. This feels like they're all trying a little bit too hard to get something back here and not playing as a team, the Australians. You look at the French with their handballing efforts. Can't miss this one, can he? Now he's trying to share it. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I know, said he touched the post. Moving too quick now for the cameraman and scorer to even record what's going on.
handballs right into trouble there from, of course, the umpire is going to call a great tackle by his fellow umpire, Matty. That was a good tackle, give him that. Deserved the free kick. Can't get that far, Matty. Come on, mate. Have a pass. Oh! Oh! Read the ball perfectly there in the forward line, number 31. Tough angle though. Runs around. Points to the crowd. Says, "Let me hear you." As the Aussies get their fourth goal of the game, number 31. Angle though. Runs around. Points to the crowd. Calling Charlie Cameron with a bit of snap around the corner action. Did he get on his bike there? Missed that. Good goal from the Aussies. Few and far between. There he is again, 31 on the ball. Handballs it back towards the middle. This is much better play from the Australian team. Ball brought to ground by the French. Rolls over the sideline for a boundary throw. Throw up. No boundary umpires here. If you want to get involved in umpiring, also get in touch with AFL Europe. Always looking for umpires all across the continent. If you're watching, you're enjoying it, let us know in the comments. Number 2, under duress, gets the ball away. Oh! Wow, that was pretty good from both players, I'd say there. Almost kept the mark, but also destroyed the mark. Kept it from being a goal. As Aussies moved the ball up. Definitely went over it, yeah. It was a good tackle there from old mate. Seeing that the player had run over the mark, took things into his own hands, made the tackle. Oh, sold the candy and handball to nobody. Mate. Oh, big step in the middle. There's the ball, there it is. Big open forward line, who'll be first on it? Big push in the side, umpire's letting him play. Could have been called for a high tackle. Crowd going wild for the tackle and the 2-on-1 there that 37 was able to lock the ball into the forward line. Some great spirit. It's a shame it's coming awake now and late in the fourth quarter. Oh, Reece Dale's taken down. Good kick in the head. And late in the fourth quarter. Oh, Reece Dale's taken down. Good kick in the head. His own player kicked the ball right into his head. No hair to insulate that either. Chop of the arms. Umpire calls. Australia free kick. So the Aussies in the crowd still vocal despite the big score line, getting behind their team. So now I don't know the rules very well. The Aussie had front position, but it looked like the French guy had taken the mark. But I do know that if you're in front, often you'll get the good calls to go with you. Number 24 scores his first goal of the game. Score is France 109-33. 11 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Earlier on today, the Australian women won against the French women. In a classy game, a lot of tackling and hard hits. Some standout performances from both
teams. And there he is again, Dale. The handballing skills from the French team are really good. Right, 1, 2, bang, bang, bang. Right, 1, 2, bang, bang, bang. Number 5 there for the French team, his first goal of the game. Get the scorers list back up. Marco Mendas. Ball up in the middle. Australia first on it. Push it down straight into the waiting arms of the French. Gets tackled high. French had a free guy running from the back line. The Aussie forward unable to follow, but was not used. Instead, a kick forward into a contest. It'll be a ball up. Big hit out from the Australian ruck. France once again first on the ball. A big high tackle. Umpires let him go at advantage. They ducked into it, he said. Yeah, fair enough. Still very high tackle. Love a bit of contact and a bit of drama on the field. Nice light touch from the Aussie ruckman on that occasion and into the hands of the waiting midfielder. Pedro up. Good smother there from 46. On the ball, turns around straight into the boundary line. Pedro almost had the mark there up above his counterparts. Unable to get it to stick. Aiming a bit of sticky spray. Would have stayed. Tap forward from Australia into Reece Dale. Touched off the hands. Forwards running hard. Oh, sold the candy. To record that one. Say that in a second. See this. Touched off the hands. Forwards running hard. Oh, sold the candy. Well, that was going on. The French kicked it out of their own end. And Australia went over the mark. A 25-metre penalty. That was a great candy sales, door-to-door salesman. Running away from the goal. What do France have now? Beautiful kick. Into the forward line. Pierre could not take it. Handball back. And a drop off behind the back. Oh, into the post. It's a great movement of the ball there. Deserved the goal, to be honest. Well, he's getting in each other's way there. Pedro was helping Matty. Dropped the ball under the French tackle. France kick it back into their forward line. Pierre, handball through the arms of number 10, under pressure, trying to push his opponent out of the way. Australia get hands on the ball and do good to wrap it up and wait for reinforcements. Pierre Bosca tried to hand over the ball to his teammate number 10, give him a goal. Good tap down from Australia. Head over the ball, smothered. Tackles down. Good handball out from 46 there, very quick and smooth. Had a bounce, don't know why. I mean, ran about 3. Smooth.
Had a bounce, don't know why. I mean, ran about 3. Don't know why I bounced that. I only ran about 3 steps. Old back mate, he's getting a fair few disposals, kicking out of his own end. Another intercept marked by Clement Decor. Have a go, boy. Matty, he's still got a bit of run in his legs. Did 30k back at Champions League a couple of weeks back. Has he got a free kick every time he's touched the ball? I think so. I'll have to word of these umpires afterwards. Can't be giving free kicks to umpires. Especially this one. Good contest. Oh, dropped it. The ball's anyone's. Whoever gets there first. Turning circle of a semi-trailer. Tries to get the ball out. French completely out here. No one running from the back line, forward line for Australia to cover in defence. Take your pick, he says, and I'll kick to space. He had a couple of different options there, the French guy, but maybe a few too many to be able to hit someone on the chest. He's a bit undecided. Three and a half minutes remaining in the game. France deserved winners of this one when the final siren will go. Beers will be drunk this evening by all parties, I imagine. If you want to be part of AFL Europe in a commercial capacity, get in touch. AFLEurope.org is the website. Get in contact with AFL Europe if you want to be a partner of this fantastic organisation to make sure that events like this can continue to be held, not only in Villers-Bretonneux but all around the continent. It's important for the umpire quick on the whistle there. He took the fen, tried to take 2 defenders on and giving a bit of lip maybe. Took 2 defenders on and took him a little bit longer than the umpire wanted to get the ball out, so he was pinged for holding, and another 25 for either going over the mark or dissent. Pedro with a big handball out to the wing of 33. Can he kick it in? Smothered. The French have just been exquisite today in putting pressure on the Australians all across the park, from the first siren to the last whistle. They've been there, affecting every single play. Touchdown into the hands of Clement Decor. Bit of mischievous bounce on this deck. Has 2. He wants another one today, through the hands and through for behind. 2 minutes remaining. Can either team get another goal? Get the crowd involved here. See a big mark or a big tackle. Get the replay going again. This could be the final shot for Australia to get another goal. And there it is. Easy as you like. Final shot for Australia to get another goal. And there it is. Easy as you like. That didn't happen earlier in the day for the Australians. And a goal. Number 5 for Australia. And a goal. Takes our total to 39, and
with 30 seconds remaining, likely to be the last score of the game while the umpire has a bit of a drink, because you know the time's almost out. Come on. They've done a great job. 2 games of 20-minute quarters. Tough job out in the sun. Never easy with the crowd shouting at you. Oh, bit of a falcon there. Last clearance of the day to the French. Tries to keep it in, but the ball's gone out. And there we have the final siren, ladies and gentlemen. Finishing the day here in Villers-Bretonneux. The French run out big winners, 119 points to 39. Just get a final score check there from the official scorekeepers. 16 goals, 23. Just imagine, that's a lot of scoring shots. Imagine they'd have been kicked a bit more accurately. 6 goals, 3, 39 to the Australians. The French will definitely hold that over them at the pub tonight. To see players shaking hands out on the field. Great effort from both teams. Look at him. Has to be the player of the day in the men's game. 4 goals, about 1,000 disposals, a couple of tackles, bloody nose for his trouble. Won't have to buy a drink tonight, most likely. Big shout out to the umpires. Did a great job. As I said earlier, 2 games, 20-minute quarters each. Only 2 of them running around. So the Aussie women prepare to greet the men following their loss. Oh, a few French women there as well. My apologies. Presentation will be get some snippets out on the Insta, AFL Europe Instagram. Don't forget to follow there. If you haven't already done it, subscribe to the AFL Europe channel so you get all the updates for future live streams. And we'll see if the French maybe have a team song before we wrap up today's streaming. As I said earlier, if you want to have your game streamed somewhere in Europe, get in touch with us at AFL Europe or thesportcap.com, and we will travel. As long as there's nice weather and cold beers, we'll be there. If you want to get involved with AFL Europe in a commercial sense, afleurope.org. Always looking for partners to further the game in Europe with both teams. Leave the field. I'll leave you with a shot of the dual flags flying in the wind here from Villers-Bretonneux. Fantastic ANZAC Cup day, commemorating the fallen soldiers in Villers-Bretonneux in northern France. For everyone at AFL Europe, everyone here on the ground in Villers,